My husband became a human gas chamber after eating a bunch of honeycombs. Now, it has become the biggest regret of his life. I went on vacation for 3 weeks with some friends and left my husband at home because he didn't want to go and had to watch our dog. I came home yesterday and found out that he bought some honeycombs from our friend's father. He has been sitting in the living room just eating the honeycomb, like the whole thing with all the beeswax and bits in it. I told him it wasn't healthy, but he said the wax is edible, and he's eaten 6 of them. So, about 3 weeks ago, I flew to South Korea for a vacation with friends there. My husband didn't want to go and said he'd be fine staying home and watching the house and dog. I trusted him because he's a 40-year-old adult man, and I assumed he'd be able to feed himself like a sane person despite possessing the cooking ability of a cactus. I was wrong. I should have dragged him and the dog to another country. What my husband decided to do during his 3 weeks without me was absurd. I would have been happier if he cheated on me instead. He ordered nothing but Taco Bell through DoorDash after he somehow broke my stove by cooking an entire 15-pound bag of red lentils all at once. Then he didn't bother to get a bowl for his lentils. He just ate them straight from the pot, stuffed the pot into the fridge, and broke one of the shelves inside it. Now realizing his mistake, he ordered terrible tacos for the remaining 2 weeks. Also, for some reason, he bought a bunch of honeycombs from one of our friends' fathers and decided those made a good snack. He has eaten nothing but beeswax and honey for the last few days because he's some weird alien in a human disguise. Honeycombs give you gas, and Taco Bell gives you gas. So now it's today, and I'm awoken by what sounds like someone revving a motorcycle in my bedroom, followed by the stench of the fiery pits of hell itself. It's 5:30 in the morning. He gets up and uses the toilet as I'm opening the windows in a poor attempt to ventilate the house, but it's too late. He doesn't even have a solid poop. It's just 10 minutes of gas, like 20 seconds of non-stop farts followed by a huge gasp of air and then another 20 seconds of gas. By this time, the dog had hidden under my couch because it didn't know what those loud honking noises were and feared for its safety. I am considering joining it, but I will continue to open every window in my house. It's 62 degrees out and windy. The wind just blows the fart smell around the house. My husband has left the bathroom and has walked upstairs. It sounds like there's a small 2-stroke engine in his pants. I can't take it anymore, so I scream that I will get breakfast at the diner and leave him. I bring the dog with me because the dog follows me out of the house. After all, it also doesn't want to be here right now. Update: it's 9 o'clock, and my husband texted me to tell me to rent a carpet cleaner from Dollar General because he trusted a fart and chat all over the living room floor. It's going to be one of those days. Update 1: it's 10:23, and I've returned home after a lovely day of walking my dog around the park, getting coffee, renting a carpet cleaner, and tuning my motorcycle to a house that smells like Febreze and Lysol. I took so long screwing around that my husband had time to harass our neighbors and borrow a spot-bought carpet cleaner that didn't clean our carpet. I gave him the instructions for the carpet cleaner I rented for a stupid amount of money from Dollar General, and I'm now locked in our bedroom. He's allowed in when the house is fixed, and he's no longer filled with more gas than the Hindenburg. Update 2: if I don't survive, it's 11:40. I can't hear the carpet cleaner anymore, but I can still hear the horns of Jericho as my husband continues to fart. He's smoking too, and the pot smoke and farts are leaching into the bedroom where I'm unsafely locked inside. Oh yay. Update 3: I survived the gas attack. I fell asleep and woke up to a bazillion comments on this post, a dog that also shat on the floor, and a husband that is now gas-free but had been on the toilet for so long his legs went to sleep so he fell off the bathroom and ripped the towel rack off the wall. He did try to put the towel rack back, but now I need to buy drywall anchors because if you look at it funny, it just falls off again. He says, I'm never doing that again, but he'll probably do something similar in 6 months because I'm on the Truman Show. Update 4: so apparently, you can't digest beeswax. So my husband has turned into a human shotgun that's entirely powered by gas. He says it comes in waves, so it's gas, then beeswax, then gas, followed by more beeswax. I think he ate the entire beehive. Final update: my husband gave himself food poisoning from all of the raw honeycombs. He finally came to his senses after I sent him on a fridge shelf replacement adventure by himself and told him he couldn't return until he found one. It took him 13 hours, and he had to leave the state because we had a weird Samsung smart fridge. So, he got the shelf and hopped back into his car, which he had been farting in all day long, in 90-degree heat, and almost bombed from the smell. Then he had to drive 6 hours with all the windows down, stop to buy Depends because he still had food poisoning, and finally make it home to apologize for eating like a 14-year-old boy and breaking my kitchen and trust. He also found a replacement barbecue cover and anchors for the towel bar he destroyed.